Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Taco Tuesday over here. So, if you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. The first half of the live stream, we're gonna cover Bitcoin. Then we'll cover altcoins. Then we'll cover the indices. Then we'll take a quick peek at the Magnificent Seven, and of course, any other stocks or crypto assets that kind of jump out at us, and including the Bitcoin miner. So, if you're looking to have me chart some of your requests, just make sure to put in the ticker symbol. Let me know what the ticker symbol is, and then also if it's crypto or stock. That way we don't. That way we can search for it pretty quickly, and let me know all the details over here. So we're gonna cover Bitcoin. Started off as usual, and that last sell signal was June 11th on a Taco Tuesday, so 1 week ago. Had that buy signal, but it was well below the trending dots and created that huge wick up there to 70,000, above $70,000 over there. So didn't really pay attention to that buy signal. When it was a pending buy signal and was back above the trending dots, then we were watching it closely. But then as the day went on, it started to push down, push down, push down, push down, push down. And then at that point, it's looking like, hey, we're not going to see the buy signal and a quick V-shaped recovery out, right? So things change quickly. And so we change with the markets as a swing trader. Where are we at on how are we doing on likes? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Smash that like button. Help me, help you, help me. We're on the 21st consecutive live stream over here. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to do that. And we'll continue to sniper the markets together to the best of our ability and see how it all unfolds. I did post on Twitter X app. There's market divergence, right? So market divergence. Let's go over here. Before we do that, real quick, smash that like button if you're on the Twitter X app. Hit the repost button and throw in a quick comment. Let's see. There we go. That's fine. All within 5 seconds of your time. So it's not like I'm asking you to spend 30 minutes doing social media. I'm just asking for 5 seconds, right? 5 seconds. But just wanted to say good morning to everyone on this fabulous Taco Tuesday. People are starting to come in now. Usually it takes like 3 to 5 minutes for people to get warmed up and start joining the live stream over here because, you know, people got other things going on in life. Martina, good morning. Welcome back. Dallas, good morning. Back from vacation. What did I miss? Yeah, I mean, probably 5 live streams, Dallas. Who knows? But welcome back from vacation. Where did you go? Anywhere awesome? If not, you know, vacation from working is always good anyways, recharge the battery, but it's always cool to go somewhere too. We're hunkered down, so we're not going anywhere we're not going anywhere in the near future. Most of you know why. Covered this on yesterday's live stream, right? Bitcoin has several reasons why it could find support. If it loses support, if price loses support, which is possible, right? Then there are several more reasons why it could find support at the lower target box. We also talked about the whole Apple fractal, where Apple could, Apple came down, took out this pivot point over here, came down in the target 2, and then went on to make new all-time highs. We don't know if it's going to follow the Apple fractal or not, but we did post that and talk about it on the Twitter X app and the live stream, or on the live stream for sure. I can't remember now, but we'll see if it finds support here. There's a lot of reasons why it could find support here. We're not sure if it will or not. And of course, red arrow, if it doesn't, if it starts closing daily candle close back below 62,000, then see this lower target area here. A lot of reasons for it to come back down here as well. So we'll see how it plays out. And then both scenarios, I'm still expecting it's still a buy the dip scenario. This one would take, several weeks to play out, most likely, if not a couple of months. So you're looking at if this support doesn't hold, then we're looking at a much, a deeper and longer correction, right? So that's what we're looking at. I'm not saying bear market, right? But could be a multi-week, multi-month correction still, uh, even within this bull run. And if you've seen like the halving tracker, you know what I'm talking about. Like it just takes time for it to all play out since the post halving. So we'll see. There's also market divergence. We talked about this on the live stream. Oh wow, nice, nice. I've never been there. That's cool. Dang, that's super nice. Awesome. Good job. Uh, there's also market divergence, and we talked about this on the live stream yesterday. So you can go check it out over there if you want. I'm going to go ahead and smash the like buttons over here too. We're doing it all today. We're doing social media live. Here we go. Good morning, 30, Tanya, 40. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Misspelling my name, probably on purpose, but if not, my aunt still spells my name wrong after 45 years. So it's okay. It's all right. I've got thick skin. I'm okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The weekly chart, the weekly RSI. The week isn't over, but if the BTC weekly RSI closes like this, what do I mean by that? So you got this peak up over here, right? All the way up at 88. That's really overbought area. Really overbought. And then you had this pivot low over here at 68, right? As RSI came back down, it took out that pivot low, right? So that it came all the way down to 64. Looks like it's possibly putting in a lower high over here. There was that RSI sell signal way back in April. And then if it closes, it hasn't yet. The week is still early. But if it closes below that pivot point there, could just signal that we have a longer and deeper correction possibly to the next target area, referencing this target area over here, right? So sometimes I go fast on the post and sometimes it may not make sense. That's why I like doing the live streams as well, kind of explain my thoughts, because I still see it in all the comments. Like if I post bullish divergence on a 4-hour chart, people just automatically think it's going to be a trend change, or I'm calling for a trend change. But if you've been following me or been in recorded coaching for 2 years, over the past 2 years, you know, whether it was a month, 2 months, or 3 months, you would know that my what I've talked about is that it could either be a trend change or the bullish divergence could be cleared. And the 4-hour chart bullish divergence was cleared, in my opinion, and then it started to break back down from there. But people just jump to conclusions. People don't learn first, and they just love to be the comment reply person without knowing any meaning behind it. That's okay. That's up to them. That's their thing. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah. All right. Let's get back on it. So, yeah, we talked about it. So, you know, the quick recap was, you know, had moved the stop loss to break even up here on this breakout. But then on this, we were talking about it, how it was breaking down from this upward trend line. And then as it was breaking back down from the trending dots and flashing a pending sell, I ended up closing my long position over here. So almost was thinking about buying up here, but I did not. I was waiting. And then it started pushing back down. I was like, I'll wait. And then here we are still waiting. So, but took that buy over here on the breakout, and then of course moved the stop loss to break even. I was 50-50, kind of like, do I just let the stop loss go to break even? Even talked about that up here, possibly being 50-50. And then as it was starting to break back down, I was like, might as well just lock in the 7%, right? Or whatever it was. Can't remember now. I think it's 7%. It's not that big of a deal, but still better than getting stopped out at 0, right? So now we'll see. Could be short term, could be a little bit longer term. We're not sure yet. We're just kind of letting it do its thing. The higher time frames, the weekly chart, we already covered that. We talked about it. Let's see. Let's take a look at the 2-week chart. I mean, we looked yesterday too, but Yeah, this could be a peak. This could be a possible lower high, pending RSI sell signal. Too early to call it yet. It's a brand new 2-week candle, right? It just started on when did it start? It started on the 17th. What is that? Yesterday? Yeah. Started yesterday. A new 2-week candle. But on this new 2-week candle, there is a RSI sell signal. So if there is a RSI sell signal, it's looking a lot like over here, right? It's looking a lot like it's over here. So we'll continue to watch it. Doesn't mean it couldn't come back down to this 50 line and then get a huge bump or a huge rally that puts in a new all-time high and triggers the top is in, right? Whether it's pi cycle top, all that stuff. So we will see. As of right now, it looks like it wants to come back to those trending dots, whether it's going price is going sideways or comes back down. But if it does come all the way back down, uh, you can see the RSI pending sell signal on the 2-week chart. We already had it on the weekly chart, right? And the monthly chart still currently in bullish territory as of right now, but letting the trending dots catch up. So slowly but surely, we will see if it's going to continue to roll over. Like I said, RSI doesn't look great if it were to close where it's at right now. Also, there would be another candle close back below the trending dots, right? And that could be after the bearish divergence. This could be a possible lower high. And if it does play out something like Apple, could be a sell signal, all that stuff, come all the way back down, find support, and then go on to make new all-time highs similar to Apple as well. So people are already calling the bear market, right? People are already calling the bear market. I don't have that on my radar whatsoever. Uh, if anything, it would be more like the Apple fractal, and would take out this pivot point, possibly come back down, however it plays out, right? Chop around, and then come up like that. And even on the daily chart, maybe puts in bullish divergence on the daily chart. We don't know, but regardless, we'll be ready for that next possible buy the dip scenario, and we'll see if it plays out similar to Apple or not. We haven't even got to that point yet, and it just continue to break down on the daily chart, and we'll see about the weekly chart after that. So it's got some work to do before we even start thinking back down here yet. Still scenario 1 until scenario 2 is coming out. So I know we already covered this yesterday, so we're just re-looking at it again as we do every single day. Ethereum drew this out almost a week ago. I think, I don't even know, maybe more than a week ago. Would price come back down to target 3, find support, and then bounce? Would price come all the way back down to target 4, find support, and bounce? This is the bullish divergence, pumped all the way up. Now it's getting a retracement of this huge move up in one day, right? Huge move up. And we'll see if it kind of resets over the next, June, July. You can see, maybe out here in August, right? So that's what we're kind of watching on Ethereum. Altcoins getting hammered though, right? Altcoins are getting hammered, right? You can make more money with altcoins as I've been saying for more than 3 years. You can also lose more money with altcoins. So just keep that in mind, right? It's always alt season, right? According to the Twitter X app folk people. It's always alt season. Influencers have been calling for alt season to start all the way June of 2022, April 2022. I'm like, no, we're in a bear market. We were in a bear market, and they're calling for alt season. So they'll call it nonstop, right? They'll call it nonstop. We were buying it way back here, right? But we weren't saying like alt season. But after this correction's over, we could possibly see alt season. So we'll see how it plays out. Solana's already back into target 4 and even wicked quite a bit below. So it might not be done yet. We'll see. This is bullish divergence, pumped all the way up. Nice retracement to the upside. And now we're going to find out if it puts in a higher low, right? So that's what you're kind of looking for. You got the bullish divergence. Is price going to put in a higher low? We don't know for sure. could take it out, could take out uh, and put in additional bullish divergence. That's the thing about divergence. It can remain diverged, right? It could come back in and put in additional bullish divergence like some of the other altcoins already has. So just being aware of that, right? Could put in additional bullish divergence, right? However it plays out. So we'll see. We will see. Solana, Chainlink, right? Had that divergence. Is it going to put in a higher low? We don't know. Still waiting. This is just some phantom downward trend line for now. I was just kind of copying Solana. Sand, right? Sand still trying to find bottom. Sand is ultra bearish, right? However it plays out, that would be the next possible buy the dip scenario. Probably will present a more aggressive downward trend line at some point, right? At some point, might create a more aggressive downward trend line. So we'll see how it plays out, right? We will see. Doesn't seem like it's gonna. Seems like there's not gonna be additional bullish divergence. We don't know yet. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Too early to call it as of yet. But coming all the way back down. That last buy signal over here was at 29. Well, not the last one. It was basically one of the first ones that we were buying under 30 cents back then, all the way back down, right? So if you felt like you missed that opportunity, and that opportunity came all the way up 60%, retraced back down, came all the way back up 130%, came all the way back down to 40, all the way up to 180%. Now it's come all the way back down full circle, all the way back down, 100% round trip, right? So is it going to find bottom here like it did back here, and then find support, and then kind of take some time for the ship to get turned around and play out over there? We don't know. But that's sand, right? That is sand. Woo, what a huge drop that was. That was a massive drop. All the way wick to wick, 64% drop. Dang. Filecoin, similar thoughts, right? That buy signal was all the way back down here. 330, similar to sand. It's possible it comes all the way back down, right? Near, just breaking down hard, right? Breaking down. We had all this kind of drawn out back up here. You got even this rising wedge. Kind of a rising wedge, right? A little bit of a rising wedge. But we're calling it out over here on the breakdown. Multiple candle closes below the trending dots, below the upper trend line. Then we had that sell signal. Then it looks like a lower high over here, and then just coming all the way back down. So in hindsight, the reverse candle was the reversal, right? In hindsight, currently down 50%. Rarible still trying to find bottom, right? This could be a more aggressive downward trend line. We'll see. This is a less aggressive. Yeah, we're just gonna go like that. Dot just coming all the way back down, right? Coming all the way back down from this wick. Took out that wick over here. This would be the equivalent of sand, $3.80, where we started taking like bigger buys back here. None of this is financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Don't copy trade me. Don't follow me. You should learn how to do this yourself and make your own decisions in life and trading and all that stuff. So, but we were calling out the breakout down here, and then of course another breakout up here, and then another one up here. Bearish divergence. When would now be a good time to take profits? Is it breaking down back here, breaking down, right? At what point? Or do you just hold forever? You buy, but you never sell, right? So got a sneaky 200-week moving average starting to form up here at $13.45. Just starting to happen now. Dot's been around long enough to have a 200-week moving average now. Congratulations, Dot. Cardano. Cardano, wow, breaking all the way back down. Again, those buy signals are all the way back down at 25 cents. We're all the way back down at 37 cents. Wow. Mana Coming all the way back down. That was all the way back down to 30 cents over here. Woo! Mana also is having starting to form a 200-week moving average up there. All go. That buy signal would be all the way down at 10 cents or below 10 cents. So still dropping, right? Still dropping. Still dropping. Matic, they're all starting to look similar. Right around that buy signal again, 53 cents. So crazy round trip all the way back down. Atom took out that buy signal at $6.80. Took it out. Has not taken out this wick yet. Could be basically a double wick bottom all the way back down over here. Hasn't taken this low out at 558 though. So taking it all the way out. Shib breaking down, was breaking down back here with the sell signal over here like that. Boom. Kind of draw it out like that. Doge coming all the way back down. Similar thoughts. The buy signal is all the way back down here at 0.08. XRP was starting to break out, had a pending buy signal, never closed the pending buy signal, came all the way back down. Bearish engulfing candle on XRP as of right now. Will it put in a higher low? We don't know, but that's starting to look like a bearish engulfing candle over on XRP. Another possible fake out to the upside. AVAX just getting hammered as well, right? Probably not going to be bullish divergence. I'm not even looking at it. Could come all the way back down to the buy signal like some of the other altcoins could. Woo! Inch. Oh, brutal. Inch took out all the lows from October 2023. Inch taking out the lows over here. Something was up on Coinbase. It seems like they knew. There's also a sell signal on the day that Coinbase announced that they're going to delist Engine Coin on May 31st, and there was a pending sell signal at the same time, and that's when I was like, "Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of Inge." Bought the dip over here, out over here. It was like a small 4 to 5% loss. It's not a big deal. Lunch money, anyways. MicroStrategy still holding up pretty well overall, but could come back in and then see if it puts in a lower high and then continues down, fill some of these gaps over here. So there is market divergence. We talked about this and covered it, posted about it, all that stuff, but let's cover it again. So what do I mean by that? The NASDAQ is making higher highs, right? And is ultra bullish on the daily chart while Bitcoin is breaking down. So is Bitcoin leading the way to the downside, or is the NASDAQ leading the way to the upside, right? So this is what we were thinking back here. Would Bitcoin break out to the upside similar to NVIDIA? It didn't. Instead, it's breaking down more similar to Apple. And so maybe it'll play out more like Apple. But NASDAQ is playing out more similar to NVIDIA, where it came out, came back down, and then just took off to the upside and still ultra bullish on the daily, the weekly chart, the monthly chart, the 2-week chart. Everything is ultra bullish over there, aka overbought, aka sometimes when the magic happens. That's why we have a magic wand over there. SP 500 market divergence as well compared to Bitcoin. And then the Bitcoin miners too, right? The Bitcoin miners, yeah, they're down a little bit today, but they were ultra bullish yesterday as well, breaking out to the upside, whereas Bitcoin is breaking down. MIGI, Hive, right? CLSK, Bitfarm, Marathon Digital, Riot. We're gonna make it, hopefully. Wolf, Iris Energy. So they were getting overbought. So it's possible that they could come in for a little bit of a retracement over there. Lemonade was, oh man, took out that whole entire possible higher low over here. Was this the higher low? I don't know. You still have this gap down here, right? You still have this gap down here. Too early to call it yet. Let's switch over to the Magnificent Seven. Let's take a look at those real quick. Zcat, Jesse, what's the chance of XR being on a breakout retest if there was not a buy signal? It's possible, but it's starting to look like a bearish engulfing candle, and could close back below the downward trend line. So, as of right now, not look, especially with the other crypto assets breaking down as well, like other altcoins and Bitcoin, not looking too positive on it. It's possible, but breakout retest, it's possible. But if it closes back below, it's not a retest, right? It'd be a fake out to the upside, maybe a fake out back to the downside. Who knows? We'll see how it unfolds, but too early to say as of right now. NVIDIA still making new all-time highs over there. We were hoping Bitcoin would do something similar, right? We were hoping Bitcoin would do something similar, and it has not yet. Meta, still watching that one above the trending dots as of right now. Amazon, still kind of going through this consolidation, right? Still kind of going through this consolidation. We'll see if it breaks out to the upside or the downside. We're not really sure yet. Too early to say. This is really messy. Don't even need all this, right? Pretty messy. There you go. There you go. So it's possible. Microsoft, pretty flat today, but ultra bullish on the daily chart. Was making new all-time highs already. Tesla, right? Started to break back out to the upside, had a buy signal. This is bullish divergence. We talked about it. We'll see if it continues that upward trend, but it's currently down 1.5% today. Apple, woo, what a move that was, right? What a move that was. This is what I was thinking that possible on Bitcoin was that see this pivot low over here from October 2023. Maybe it comes all the way back down, takes out this pivot over here, creates bullish divergence, and then comes all the way back up. So this would take like a month or so to play out, and then just short squeeze all the way up to new all-time highs. It's possible. This would be a longer consolidation like it was on Apple for Bitcoin. So we'll see how it plays out. Google starting to break back down. There's bearish divergence, possible lower high over here. Could be breaking back down from the trending dots and the upward trend line. We'll see if it comes back down, fills a gap or so over there. Let's switch back over to you got it. You got it. You're welcome. You got it. So had another RSI sell signal over here on Google. You can see the bearish divergence. You can see a sneaky, very, very sneaky lower high over here. And you can see a little bit better on RSI. Another possible lower high, and it's breaking down from there, right? So it's breaking down, broke down from that upper trend line, back tested it, pushed back down, could be closing back below the trending dots, kind of going through that topping pattern. Maybe it comes back down, retraces, hits that target over here. So what else? Some people like to look at gold. Not really much to report as of right now. Silver, not much really to report. US 10-year yields still breaking down over there on the daily chart. Dollar flat today. Still doesn't know what it wants to do. Still doesn't know what it wants to do. VIX is good for the perma bulls unless you're in Bitcoin or altcoins. The VIX is staying low, and we're not even seeing altcoins or Bitcoin pump. Natural gas, is it just going to back test the trading dots, kind of come back up, put in a lower high, and then come back down? We don't know. There's bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. See if it puts in a lower high. Maybe it retraces some of this move. There is a huge gap down here. We don't know if it'll get filled or not. Bitcoin dominance. We're not sure if it's going to put in a lower high or not, or it's going to continued to make a move higher. If it takes out that blue line, then the bottom could be in, it could be putting in higher. Bitcoin could be gaining its dominance back up while it's going through correction, right? So while it's going through correction, that usually makes sense. We will see. We'll see, because it could still put in a lower high here, could still put in a lower high here. We don't know. Could continue to put in bearish divergence. This is showing bearish divergence over here, so it is possible. Too early to say. We've been saying it's too early to say. So we'll see how it plays out. I think that's about it. Any other chart requests? Nope, I'm not seeing it. We're about 31 minutes. Let's see what else. What else? Rivian had that bullish divergence, still trying to battle back up, right? Still trying to follow Big Brother Tesla over there. Ocean. Yep. Ultra bearish over there on the daily chart. Grayscale Litecoin Trust. Yep. But the institutions are coming. The institutions are coming, right? That's what we want. That's what we want, the institutions to come, right? Well, there goes the ETFs, right? So we talked about this, we covered it, and right, the inflows. I don't know. I only hear about inflows. I never hear about bearish divergence. I never hear about the outflows. Maybe the inflows were to get more inflows so they could short it. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but all I saw was bearish divergence on all these Bitcoin ETFs, right? That's all I saw was bearish divergence over here. Bitcoin did not have bearish divergence. So it was kind of nice to see that there was bearish divergence, maybe a canary in the coal mine, while Bitcoin was not having bearish divergence at that similar point. So you got a gap there, right? Small gap. It's a small gap. You got another gap here, right? And then you've got yellow dotted line I always do for a gap, so I don't have to label it every single time. But you got a gap there. Yeah, I mean, it's all gap. It's all pretty gappy, right? Gappy, gap. Yeah, could go lower, right? So that's Wisdom Tree, Bitcoin Fund. They're all going to look very similar, right? You can just go down the list. Bearish divergence, right? Bearish. The indicator is picking it up for us. So you had bearish divergence on the Sharpshooter RSI 2.0. You got it. Tesla's a pretty uncertain setup for sure. Yep. I agree. Yeah, it's been chopping around. So what happens when an asset's trying to find a top or a bottom? You know, it trends hard up or down, usually on an asset, and then it'll chop around, battling through a topping or a bottoming phase. So just try not to get chopped up, right? Try not to get chopped up, and then just, play the trend to the best of your ability. My goal is always I'm not going to pick the bottom wick, and I'm not going to pick the very top wick. We have things that help us with that. We have the reverse candles. We got overbought, but it can remain overbought. You can see it was overbought at 56. This is Invesco Galaxy, by the way. But it was overbought. It can remain overbought, right? And then you could have bearish divergence letting you know, but then once there's like a lower high or a sneaky lower high, that's the higher probability. So the point is, I'm not trying to pick the top all the way up, and I'm not trying to pick the top all the way up, but spotting bearish divergence. Yes, there could be additional bearish divergence. So you're looking for that possible lower high. And then you got the RSI sell signal back here as well. You got the actual sell signal back here on June 12th, right? So, with all that, you're trying to capture, I'm trying to capture 80% of the move, right? So, if you're missing 5 to 10% of the top and 5 to 10% of the bottom, that's going to come out to about 80 to 90% of the move. That's all you need to do, really. So you see the indicators picking all this up. actually spotted it for me, right? Actually spotted it for me. Bearish divergence over here, pointing that out. I was pointing that out, posted it, right? Posted it. So that was back on June 5th. So if you go all the way back up to Bitcoin, June 5th, where is that? Yeah, June 5th, right there. So it did not have bearish divergence. It had a lower high on Bitcoin. So it was interesting to see that the Bitcoin ETFs did have bearish divergence, was signaling for it to go lower. And then another RSI sell signal was June 11th. You come back down over here. I always like to look at other things that's going on. Uh, that was on the 13th. So you look at these other ones. Bitcoin had the RSI sell signal on the 11th. Probably because it was they're closed on the weekend, so they're not going to always line up perfectly. But you can see on the 5th that had the bearish divergence, but Bitcoin did not, right? So that's what I'm just trying to say. But they all start looking the same, so we don't need to keep staring at them. 5th, 13th, right? They look identical to me. They look identical, so I don't even know why there's a point of having 11 ETFs, right? Because they'll all look identical. Why don't they just have one, right? I guess they don't want to. They want to show that there's not a monopoly. I don't know. GBTC also had bearish divergence. DeFi had bearish divergence, all getting picked up on the indicator, right? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Hood, Inch, get a lot of requests for that. Still breaking down. ICP down 10%, right? Breaking all the way back down. FET, similar thoughts, right? Talcoin, haven't looked at Talcoin in a while. Breaking down, right? Breaking down. Did not put in a higher low. Instead, started to continue to break back down. Multiple candle close below the trailing dots. Sell signal right there, right? So that should limit any of your targets to the upside, right? When would now be a good time to take profit on a trade, right? What else? What else? Gala. Bloodbath. Ultra bullish on the pro shares. QQQ over there. Tomorrow's day off. Yep. That's what my wife's been saying. I was like, I don't know. I haven't confirmed her or not. Yeah. Tomorrow, I think I'll enjoy the day off of the live stream. I've got some things. I know I've been saying it, but I'm not going to make any major announcements until everything is fully dialed in. And one of my major projects that I've been working on for basically 2 years now, right? Basically 2 years now. Um, hasn't been ready for prime time and it's going through testing phase, but I've got an update coming on my developed by the coders right now. Hopefully he's back tomorrow. That would be awesome. And if not, I think no, it's due tomorrow, right? I mean, it doesn't mean they're going to hit their deadline, right? But I think it's already ready for prime time now. It wasn't 2 years ago. It was getting a lot better a year and a half ago. And then a couple months ago, it was better. It was ready for prime time. And then two more things I added to it that makes it even better. So now it's just a matter of getting it back out of development and then continue to test it. And then, of course, all Discord members will have the first crack at this new tool. And then from there, may or may not roll it on the website. So probably will, but may be a few months before we roll it out to the masses or to the public. But always share it with the Discord first as a thank you. And so we'll see how it goes. But excited about that. So probably no live stream. We're the streak will continue, but since the market is closed, then we'll probably not do it tomorrow. And I'll see if I have my new toy back out of development, and get that all dialed in and set up over there and play around with it and put a lot of time into it. I've been putting in a lot behind the scenes. I may not be posting on Twitter X app as much, but I still post a lot, but maybe not as much as, just because the last couple of months I've just been pouring so much energy into getting this all figured out and dialed in. It's so much, and I can't believe we are where we're at right now. So, anyways, I don't want to give away too much, but pretty pumped up. We'll see. Not getting too excited. I want to see it in action first, but there we go. That's about it. What else? What else? Anything else? Yep. Suey, 13%. Oh man. Chop suey over there. What else? What else? Oh, that was a big one. 20%. Here, let's look at the worst. Let's go up here. Yeah. Inge BTC no longer available. Oh, what's happening over there at Engine Coin? What is happening over on Engine Coin? It's invalid symbol. What happened? What happened? Does anyone know what happened to Engine Coin? Oh, that's Coinbase. That's Coinbase. That makes sense. All right, never mind. Never mind. Doesn't make yeah, it's not on there. Down 21% on Velo. Velo. Rivian. Yeah, we briefly covered it, Matthew. Maybe on Thursday, if you remind me. USD MXN. Remind me. Do you have long-term crypto portfolio or advice? I'm more of a swing trader. Sambuff. I'm more of a swing trader, right? So I'm more about buys and sells. For obvious reasons, I don't like to hold. I don't like to hold. I just don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. I try to push the trade as long as possible, but I don't like to hold. I'd rather just, even if I was losing, I'd rather just cut the losses and then buy back lower, right? Wait for the next possible buy the dip scenario. I just don't I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's not my DNA, right? It's not my DNA. I don't love day trading either. It's just too much work, right? Swing trading is kind of my sweet spot, right? Bobo. I don't even know what Bobo is. Someone just had me what is Bobo? I don't know. Someone must have had me take a look at it. Broke out, came all the way back up. Bearish diversion. Is that bearish diversion? Maybe slight bearish diversions followed by reverse candle. Maybe. Sell signal right now, breaking back down. Not financial advice whatsoever, but when would now be a good time to take profits? Bearish divergence on the weekly chart as well, right? Bearish divergence. You can see that. Possibly breaking down from there. Not financial advice, just showing what I see over here. Also pending MACD bearish crossover and a pending RSI sell signal and a pending sell signal over there on the daily chart on Bobo. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. What else? What else? I don't even know the C pool. I don't even know what those are. People just had me chart it for them. But let's go back. Yeah, there we go. No. Let's see. Let's get back to the we gotta get it's gonna mess up my whole oops. It's gonna mess up my whole watch list if we can't get back to it. I think we can. Yes, there we go. Okay. Whoo, that was no, we didn't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak. There we well, no, those are all positives. I'll have to fix it. Oh man, my whole watch list is gonna be messed up now. Brutal. Well, that's okay. Uh, where's Bitcoin? Oh man, this is brutal. I have to go I have to fix my whole entire. Well, that's fine. It's gonna make me Bitcoin. It's gonna make me go through and probably delete a bunch of things I don't even want on my watch list anymore. So let's see. This is Bitstamp. Yep. Uh, Bitstamp. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep. Okay, that's about it. Just kind of rambling right now, fumbling through the charts. There we go. So with that, I think we'll call it 46 minutes in. No live stream tomorrow because of the stock market is closed. The wife started telling me that yesterday. I never confirmed it. Sounds like Javier confirmed it. Probably no quick crypto update. Probably just gonna. I did it that one time on accident, but if the stock market is closed, we're probably not going to do it. And I just explained all the reasons why. I guess still have a lot of stuff going on and behind the scenes trying to continue to improve everything that we got going on over here. So with that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Have a good day off from the stock market tomorrow, and we'll see you on Thursday. We'll see you on Thursday. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Adios.